In the last class, we have seen the transit time effect and skin effect. What was the transit time effect? In the transmission line, wave takes some times to reach a destination from the source. That time is known as transit time, and this phenomena is known as transit time effect. Okay. Second thing is, what was the skin effect? In the case of skin effect, you have seen when you applied DC, you saw that in full the current was flowing through full cross sectional area, but when you applied the AC, current was flowing through some area, means at that case the effective area was reduced, so AC resistance would increase. Okay, when you increase more frequency, value of frequency, if you are increasing, then effective area will reduce more and more, means you can say your AC resistance will increase. And you saw at that figure there is a depth from where the current was flowing, and that depth is known as skin depth. And skin depth, recall that skin depth depends on the frequency of operation. And you also saw that when you move radially, then your current was decreasing exponentially. Another thing you saw at that case, in the case of skin effect, your skin depth depends on the operating frequency as well as material parameter. In the case of transit time effect, I just want to say one more thing. Never ever say the wave will travel with the velocity of light between the conductor. It travels with phase velocity. What was the phase velocity? The velocity of the single wave is known as phase velocity. Remember that the wave travels with wave moves with the velocity, and that velocity is known as phase velocity. That phase velocity will be never ever equal to the velocity of light. So in this lecture we will study what is lumped element and distributed element. Let's take the example of this circuit. For this circuit we have applied the frequency, that is 50 Hz. For this frequency, can we calculate the operating wavelength with the help of equation C is equal to frequency into lambda? From that equation we can calculate the value of lambda. What is the size of resistance? Size of resistance is about 2 cm. Size of inductor is also 2 or 3 cm. For this wavelength, this size is the size of resistance is very small. Can I say for this wavelength this resistance will look like a point, and from these two values I can say that the operating wavelength will be very greater than the size of element. When you get this type of situation, means your operating wavelength is very greater than the size of element, then you always say that element is lumped element. So observe the unit of these element: resistance ohm, inductance Henry, capacitance farad, and conductance mho. Now let's take the another thing. Suppose that this is the conductor and its length is 10 meter, and I have mentioned one more thing, 5 ohm per meter. What do you mean by this thing? It means that in 1 meter there is 5 ohm resistance, in 2 meter 10 ohm resistance, in 3 meter 15 ohm, in 4 meter 20 ohm, in 10 meter 50 ohm. Basically what you have done, 5 ohm per meter multiply by 10 meter, then you get 50 ohm. In this case you can say your resistance, the nature of your resistance is distributive type. Another thing, if I say can you pick the resistance from this conductor, your answer will be no. But from this circuit, can you pick the resistance? You can pick. Can you pick the inductor? You can pick. But in this case you can't pick the element. Another thing, whenever the size of element whenever the size of element is comparable to the operating wavelength, then that element is known as distributive element. In the case of distributive element, whenever the elements are distributed along the structure, you can't pick it. Okay, observe another thing. Unit of these elements: resistance ohm per meter, inductor Henry per meter, capacitor farad per meter, and conductance mho per meter. So this is the significant difference between lumped and distributive element. So in the case of transmission line, always remember that the elements are distributed along the structure. You can't pick the elements, but in the case of lumped element, you can pick the element. So thank you very much. In next lecture we will see the primary constant of the transmission line, as well as origin of these primary constant. Okay, so please watch my next lecture. Thank you very much.